Welcome back, everybody, to episode 13 of The Journey. In this one, we are doing the end of season review and transfer special, so we can, find the highs and lows of the whole season and try and rebuild for our first season in the Vanarama National League. Okay, so end of season review from the 22 to 23 National League North season. So we'll have a look at the new arrivals. Sean Higgins, Rob Harku came in, who is classed as signing of the season. Why am I not surprised? 45 starts, 24 goals, 9 assists. That is absolutely fantastic. Jamie Morgan came in and bagged himself 13 assists. I think he will probably be the number one assister for the season, I think. We'll find out momentarily. Estrada came in. He was pretty solid. Barry Bagley came in on loan. Again, he was pretty solid as well. Eden Sears played a handful of games. Not as many as Connor Hodgson, so he wasn't one of ours. For some reason, I thought he was one of ours. Oh well. We have had, this guy here, he's new. We'll have a look at him in a minute. Right, so season results. A season to remember. It was a season of unlikely yet jubilant success for the Nash, who found form during the middle of the season and never looked back. Going on to a competition win, a few thought possible. Was expected to finish in top half, and we far surpassed that, and came out as champions. Fantastic. So the moments to remember. Our biggest win was in the FA Cup against Lancaster. That was 5-1. The match to remember was when we beat Fylde 1-0. Goal of the season. Now, I don't think that would have been, because the goal that I showed you a few episodes back, that in my eyes was the goal of the season. But we shall take a look at it right now. Okay, so let's have a look, see how much of a contender this actually is. I think this is actually a pretty good goal, actually. Look at that. The bend on that, I remember that now. That was a really nice goal. Yeah, that's a worthy winner. A worthy winner indeed. So, the finances. This is the juicy part. So, sponsorship remained the same. Broadcast revenue went down. Corporate and hospitality went down as well, and competition prize money went down. It's because we kind of got knocked out of the cup early on. But the match day commercial and retail went up very slightly. We sold 51 shirts. That I find hard to believe. We've got way more fans than that, and quite a lot of them would have bought shirts. So I don't believe 51 shirts is the correct figure. But it's good to see Harker being the number one shirt sales. Fantastic. So, as team of the season, it was Johnson, Waters, Deitch, Flowers, Morgan, Bagley, Young, Estrada, Hewlett, McKay, and Harker. That is fantastic. I mean, Matty Waters had 19 assists. Morgan had 13 assists. So, they kind of all had their hands in goals. I mean, 24, 44, 54, 58 goals. Our three strikers, a combined tally of 54. That is amazing. As you can see there, manager of the month for November, December and January. 3 months in a row. I can't remember the last time I ever won it 3 months in a row. But it was fantastic. Your hard work and effort paid off on the pitch. And such a feat didn't go unrewarded at our end of season award ceremony. So the fans player of the season was Harry Flowers. The young player of the season was Rob Harker. I'm not surprised at all there. He's also the signing of the season. As we've just seen, Jack Young with the goal of the season. Rob Harker, the top goal scorer. And Matthew Waters, the top assist provider. Most man of the match awards went to Harry Flowers with 8. Fantastic. And his highest average rating player was again Harry Flowers at 7.6. Most passes completed in 90 minutes is Jack Young with 64. Most overall goals by a player in a season as a record breaker. New record holder is Rob Harker at 24. Matthew Waters sets the record for assists at 19. Max Johnson sets the record for clean sheets in a season, which is 15. And Harry Flowers breaks the Man of the Match awards in a season. Our oldest player was Sean McConville at 34 years and 61 days. And our fastest ever goal again was scored by Jack Young at 29 seconds. Now that is a pretty quick goal, if I do say so myself. So, as you can see, confirmation there, we are promoted as champions. Right, now, this is where the fun begins. As you can see, we'll go to squad and look at contracts, and I'll make sure everyone is here so we can see. Expires. So if I do all that, all them players are due to be leaving when their contract expires. I'm going to have a look at trying to entice them to stay. Rob Harker, we've got him for a little bit longer, which is fantastic. But there's a couple on there that I want to extend their stay here. And I'm probably going to try and get Max Deitch permanently because he is a rock in defence for us. So what I'll do, I'll sort my retained list out and then we'll come back and get looking for some players. Right, I'll show you this new guy that we've got in, Tyler Fredrickson. We've got him from Man United under 23s. He's an 18-year-old centre-back and he is looking pretty decent. He's going to be quite possibly a starter for us because, you know, just looking at him, looking at his stats, he's already up there as the best defender or best right back, but he's probably going to more likely be playing central defence. Because I don't think, I don't think some of the ones that we've already got currently are going to be staying. So hopefully he'll be a right good star signing for us. Okay, so we are now in the middle of June, and so far we have nothing. We've got a potential, well, he's not potential, but he's coming in. I seem to be getting a lot of my plays from Burnley, which I'm not complaining. But we've got Owen Dodgson coming in, a left back. Pretty decent. He'll come in as one of the best ones. He'll be on left. Jim Morgan will be on right. So not too shabby there. 5-star potential. But so far, we've not really had. We've had Sam Coughlin coming in. He is a 18-year-old central midfielder. Looks really good on paper. Really, really good. Let's have a look at him. He comes in at a lot further down than I thought. Huh. That's right. Well, he'll get some games and potentially, you know, who knows? Could turn out to be a superstar for us. Jack McKay's gone. He's gone on a free transfer to Peterhead, which is a shame, but he wouldn't sign a contract, so we've had to make some money on him. So we do need to make changes and get another striker in, because we've only got them three now, Harker, Hewlett and Stanley. Speaking of Hewlett and Deitch, both have extended their loans for a third season. They both signed another one-year contract with their parent club, so unfortunately I couldn't bring them in permanently. But it's fine. I'll take a loan. It's fine indeed. We are going to have serious problems in the goalkeeper department because both of these two that we've got will be leaving the club very shortly. Johnson, he refuses to sign a contract. See, yeah, I'm not interested. So he is now set for release. And, you know, we'll have to find someone just as good, if not better. I mean, the finances are still meh. I've got, how much have I got left? I've got just under $3,000 a week wage budget to play with. I am actually waiting for the end of the season and the end of the contracted season for all the players to actually leave the club, so I can find out exactly the ones that I need to do and the ones I need to bring in. And plus, on that side, we'll have more players to choose from, because players from different clubs will be leaving their parent clubs, so we have a better chance of bringing some real good talent in. Okay, so the fixtures have been released, so at least we know what's going to happen in the next episode. It's going to be against Kings Lynn and Scunthorpe. There's been no further developments on the transfer front. We're trying to get a goalkeeper in. And that's about it, really. I'm still looking at strengthening. I've got a few targets in mind that I've got some scout reports in progress with. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have a right good team for when we actually kick off the season against Kings Lynn. Okay, so a couple more people coming in. Obviously, we've got Owen Dodgson. He's now coming, and he's a left back. Should be pretty good. He's still not made a professional debut yet, but he will make that debut upon commencing our season in the National League. Charlie Woods, we've got him on a free. We had him on loan last season. He only played once. But seeing as we do not have a goalkeeper, it's the logical choice. He's 19. He can grow into the role, which is fantastic. And we've got Ben Andriucci, or however you say his name, an 18-year-old Irish striker. His stats look promising. Apart from his finishing, he could do with really sorting that out. But at the moment, he's currently out injured because he broke his lower leg. So hopefully that doesn't ruin his development. But that's what we've got so far, and we've had a couple of failed transfers, which is a shame. Oscar Terense, he would have been good, but he's gone to Bradford, I think. We had someone come in for Estrada. We rejected it straight off the bat because we're not going to be selling any of our players. Frankie Maguire, we're putting an offer for him, midfielder. If he comes in, that's fantastic. Which is awesome. And this Mayer, 20-year-old striker, again, he would have been really, really good at coming in. But unfortunately, Leyton Orient also came in for him and they offered him more money. And, you know, it's football. He went for the money, which is a shame because he would have been like probably the top scorer for us. Who was it came in for Harker? Swindon also came in for Harker. They seem to be going after quite a few of our players to Swindon. Straight off the bat, I rejected it, and then Harker kind of spat his dummy out and saying, you know, I need to be playing in League 2. He ain't going anywhere. I don't care if he cries. He ain't going anywhere. So that's all there is for now. The squad as it looks right this moment, I mean, look at that. If he would have been in there, he would have been numero uno. Which is a shame. I mean, it is looking, and Terenzi there at left back, it would have been awesome there. But it's fine. The squad is looking meh, so to speak. There is, I mean, the goalkeeper, look at that 1.5 star ability. Oh, I mean, I've still got a bit of time before the season kicks off, so hopefully we may get a better goalkeeper. That'll really annoy him even more. Bring him in on loan last season. He plays once and gets upset. His manager was getting upset that I wasn't playing him, and his contract expires, so we offer him a contract. He's like, oh yeah, I'll come. Chance to get first team football. And then still ends up being second choice. But, you know, we'll wait and see. But the team is starting to look pretty decent. There is still quite a few areas that need to be improved upon. Like in defence, possibly. We'll have to wait and see. Right, carry on looking. Okay, another new addition to the squad. Matthew Bonswell. He is a 21-year-old fullback. He can play all across the back, left, right and centre, which is fantastic. 4.5 star current ability, 5 star potential. Comes in straight away as a star player. If we have a look at the squad depth now, Look at that. He's like top near enough all the way through. I can see him being a really, really good acquisition. Really, really strong player as well. A few other players on trial at the moment. We can't see any of these, can we? No, we can't. If we have a look here, you seen that one? None of. I mean, Kiarte, however you want to say his name. He does look good. We've offered him a contract. I think we've offered him a contract. Oh no, we've not offered him a contract yet, but he does look pretty good. So I think it's a high possibility that he will be a Curzon Ashton player come the start of the season. So it's looking pretty good so far. Got a couple of weeks left of the transfer window before the season starts, so we shall keep looking and see if we can further improve our squad. Okay, so it is now game day and an update on where we currently stand. So the squad depth as it stands at the moment, we have a nice little selection going on. In fact, we'll go to transfers first. So since you was here, we had Andrewche. The other new members of the squad are Matthew Bonswell, a 21-year-old left and centre back. He can also play on the right as well, which is fantastic. He's gone straight into the squad. We did end up bringing in Katia, mainly because in the games that we were playing, he was banging in the goals for fun, as you know, the trial member, and so I thought, why not? Harry Allen, another goalkeeper. He is 21-year-old. He's pretty decent. He's got the stats. He'll be, like I said previously, he's going to be first choice. He is better than Woods, so Woods is going to probably end up crying again. And we've got Isaiah Cornet. With a name like Cornet, we've got to bring him in. He's a 21-year-old French central midfielder who will hopefully prove to be a fantastic signing. There's no really other outgoings apart from a couple on loan. Josh Clegg has gone to Brackley and Eden Sears has gone to Merthyr Tydfil. And we've Stan Reed and Maybin have both left permanently. So the squad depth as it stands, we are looking pretty decent there. I mean, this McDonald guy, he can play in defence as well, and we've put a bid in for him. We've offered him a contract, and it's down to him to accept it. Hopefully he does, because he does look really, really good. And we may go in for this Jack Baxter, because he looks reasonably okay. I don't know if I want to waste wages on him. If McDonald falls through, then I probably will go for Baxter. But that is as it stands. If we take a look at the season preview and find out where we are predicted to finish, we are predicted to finish 18th. That is not too bad. I will take that. I will take that in a heartbeat. We've got no one in the team of the season. Media Dream 11. Didn't think we would have. I didn't think that at all. Finances are looking really, really bad. We're nearly 70 grand in debt. We're considerably under his wage budget though, so we've got, what is that? About 2 grand in spare wage budget to potentially bring in. Yeah, 2.5 grand. Just under 2.5 grand in the wage budget to potentially bring in some more players, which I can probably see as needing to do. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I think that about covers it. Yeah, so if we have a look at the fixtures, obviously the next episode will be Kings Lynn and Scunthorpe. Hopefully we should do pretty decent this season round and give a good account for herself in the Vanarama National League. we don't really need to improve anything else. I am pretty happy with what we've currently got. Failing that, then, we can always improve the players of what we've already got, bring in some more loan signings, try and get some really good loan signings, but all depends on how we fare in this first couple of months of the new season. So, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you'll join us in season number 3, where we tackle the Vanarama National League. We did well last season to get promoted and winning the league like we did. Let's just see if we can take that form into the new season. So, thank you very much for watching. Remember, if you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you've not already, and make a comment down below. All 3 of those things will help the YouTube algorithm put my video out there for many other people to watch. So, just go and hit it right now. It takes 2 seconds. Right, I'll see you all in the next episode. See you later.